Greetings, people. I come in peace. Just watched the AJ Francis and Nganou face-off, or face-to-face. It was very cordial. Just proves you don't have to be abusive and obscene to sell a fight. A few things stood out to me though. Francis Ngannou was extremely confident. He is relishing the task and truthfully has nothing to lose. As usual, he articulated himself very well and he said he wants a real fight. Basically, he wants to get stuck in. He loves it. When he was asked if he was going to look for the knockout, he said of course, if it presents itself. He said he's not going to go chasing it because the last time he did that, it didn't come. But that's what he wants to do. The end result is a knockout.
Yeah.
But AJ didn't commit to saying he would knock Ngannou out. He said he doesn't know. Basically, he'd work it out in the ring, and if it comes, he'll take it. I think that was a sensible answer. This could be a tricky fight, and AJ has to be patient and take his time. He needs to pick the lock, crack the safe, and negotiate the minefield carefully, attentively, deliberately to grasp the rewards. Interestingly, Ngannou also thinks that AJ wouldn't recover from the punch he put Fury down with. He said Fury always gets up. That's an interesting way to look at it. But so has AJ, and he's only been put down by two different people in his pro career anyway, and has got up every time, once to win. I think people listen to what they're being told instead of doing their own due diligence. AJ did say that he is underestimated, and I think he's absolutely right. It seems people only realise how good he is when they are actually in the ring with him. Most trainers don't seem to have any doubts about AJ's ability though, but the fighters tend to assume they can handle him comfortably or uncomfortably, but they can handle him any which way. Pulev gave AJ no respect until he got in a ring with him and was turning his back, running away from the lash. Wallin was the same. He looked shocked with what was happening to him. Klitschko, Martin, Povetkin, even Parker, they all had that look of astonishment and looked overwhelmed, even bewildered after a couple of rounds. I think Ngannou will be game, just as he said, but I think he might be a little surprised, particularly with AJ's speed and power. I have to admit, Ngannou looks like he can take a lot of punishment and also give it. He is huge. Everything about him is colossal. I think he'll be able to take a good shot until it gets later in the fight. Ngannou did say that he chose to do the 10 rounds instead of 12. That says to me that Ngannou knows or feels that he'll gas if the fight goes into the later rounds. I think AJ will be looking to take advantage of this. Him not committing to say he'll knock Francis out tells me he will box Ngannou and see what he can see, then pick up the pace later and try to overwhelm him. Well, it's not long now. Two solid characters. No trash talk, no excuses, no pullouts. Just turn up and campaign. AJ cannot afford to slip up here. He needs to school Ngannou in the art of pugilism. He needs to show Ngannou all the utensils, the accoutrements he's obtained in his career thus far. At the very least, he has to win, but a unanimous decision would be good. Yet, a boxing lesson, then a KO, would be sublime. An impeccable display. That's what I'd like to see. Anyway, thanks for listening. Please subscribe. And remember, choose life.